Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all are here. Today's video, guys, we're going to be opening up 3 different packages. One comes from Ohio, one comes from Florida, and there's 3 packages from the same person, but I think their books come from Massachusetts, Mr. Larry O'Brien. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for all the support, guys, and I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, guys, the first package comes to us all the way from Kyle Chaser from Pembroke Pines, Florida. Hey, guys, I did not see a note in here at all. Mr. Kyle, buddy, thank you for all this stuff. Appreciate you supporting the channel, man. Wow. That is a Valor. Made in Japan. How about that? That's a pretty bone. Almost about looks like a queen, you know it? Beautiful. Thing a little loose up there, just a little glue. That thing is very well made. A little loose back here too. Man, that thing is pretty bone right there. Sure is. A Valor. Never heard of them. Japan. Awesome, but it looks like it's got carbon steel, but that thing is sharp now. That's a pretty knife. I love that bone. Looks like the winter bottom bone of queen. It really does. Very cool, man. Thank you for that. Let's see what this is. Oh, another king cutter. How about that? I bet it's the same one. That is amazing. Amazing. Let's see what this is. That right there is a Cutmaster. Utica, New York, USA. Cutmaster came around in about 1937. They used to be Utica, and they made their pocket knives line for Cutmaster. That's a well-built knife too. Well-built knife. It's solid. Now this one here, it about looks like a case. Oh, that's a queen. Look at there. Queen. USA stainless. How about that? These pins, man, are really need to really be ground down. What was that queen?
Daniel's Family Cutlery owned Queen Cutlery from 2012 to 2018, focusing on revitalizing the brand by introducing new patterns and reissuing historic models.
OSC. That thing's a blank too, man. You think this was a second? Because it ain't finished at all. You see that right there? I think it needs to be finished, y'all. We can do that. We can make this look good. Sand that down. See how it's off the edges right there? Sand all that down. And then give it a doggone, this thing ain't even sharp. See there? It's a blank. It's a good little knife though. Good little knife. That's cool. Can't wait to do that. Let's see what this is. We're gonna open a king cutter last. I'm hoping it's a E.C. Simmons, but if not, it'll be just as good. It'll be a 1940 to 1960. Now these are ink pens. You got United States veteran. I love that. And then look here, it's got Sasquatch right there, y'all. We believe. How about that? Yeah, they're ink pens, guys. Very, very cool. Ain't that awesome? I love it, buddy. Thank you so much for this. Now, oh my goodness, look at that. Is that not cool or what? 2005 G A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's July 2005. It's got a bear on it, and it's got Merry Christmas, buddy. I love that. Thank you so much for this. I love it. That is so cool of you, man. Thank you for that. I love it. Very, very cool, man. Love that. Now we're going to look at the King Cutter. I swear I just got one just like it. That blade's messed up, or the spring's messed up. Let's see if we can see anything on this one. Oh, I can't see nothing on that one. I think it's 40 to 60. Yeah. This is 1940 to 1960. Very, very good knife, though. It's got a bunch of play. I bet it's wore down. That blade, the back of that blade is wore down. Still, though, great parts knife, man. Thank you so much for this. I love the King Cutter brand. See how that is sunk in right there? Because there's no back end. The back end is wore out. And probably the spring has already been wore out too. Very cool, though. The body's in great shape, man. Great shape. Thank you so much for this stuff, buddy. I absolutely love this right here. Is that not cool or what, y'all? Awesome, man. Love this queen. This is going to be a good little project knife now. Just sand that down. Sand that down. Sand it. Give it a... I mean, this is going to be a nice knife, man, when I'm done. It sure is. Very cool. Mr. Kyle. Love the ink pens. I love it all, buddy. Thank you so much. Mr. Kyle sent all those knives and gifts all the way from Pembroke Pines, Florida. Might be a second package. I already got one from there. 577 miles away from Ellaville, Georgia. Mr. Kyle, buddy, thank you so much for all the knives and gifts. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. God bless you, man. Okay, guys, the next package we're going to open, it comes all the way to us. There's 3 of them. There's 3 packages here. They all seem to be books. And there's this one right here. I'm going to raise it up a little bit and open these up. I'm opening these books up with this knife I just got in, y'all. Mercator. Solids in Germany. Love this thing, man. It is absolutely so skinny. Love this knife right here. Ain't that cool? That's awesome. All right, the Gentleman's Pocket Knife. Again, this comes from Mr. Larry O'Brien from Somerville, Massachusetts. There's actually four books. There's the first book right there. Never seen this book before. Let me raise y'all up some more. Get y'all back up. This book was published in 2018. It's just got the Gentleman's Pocket Knives. Ooh, I love that right there now. I love to look at knife books. Man, look at that right there. Who makes that? Northfield, USA. Best pocket knife. That is beautiful, is it not? Look at that. Case. Ooh, that's a canoe. Yes, sirree. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty, ain't it? Man, look at that. Where's that made at? Looks like Italy. What does that say? Yeah, Italia. Yeah, there we go. How about that? Beautiful now. Yeah, I can't wait. Ooh, look at that. Utopia and Hershey. I love that. Check that out. Man, I gotta look this up. I love that. Ain't that cool? That's a nice one too. See, that's what, oh, look here. Is that a mercat? No, it looks like it though. Ain't it? Close. I wonder if that one's in here. Look at there. That's beautiful too, man. Look at that. Look at that wood. God. I love this stuff, y'all. Oh man, look at that German puma. Look at that beautiful thing. Man, oh, dude, I can't wait to look at this book. I don't know, I could probably look at it. I'm gonna see if this knife's in here real quick. And guys, who would have ever guessed it, that this knife I just got in yesterday, there'd be a book about this knife. How about that? There it is right there. That not cool or what now? Is this not amazing? It's amazing. Very, very cool, man. Look here. It says, what is left of Wilhelm II? Many U.S. soldiers returning to their homeland after World War II brought a useful souvenir from Germany with them, the Black Cat knife. This was what they called the knife because a jumping cat was engraved into the black metal handle. The knife still looks like the same as it did even decades earlier, but the official name of the knife is Mercator, which is sophisticated wordplay of the inventor Heinrich Kaufmann, who simply translated his family name into Latin. The company Heinrich Kaufmann and Son, India Work, founded in Solingen in 1856, exported cutlery of all kinds to Asia in large quantities. Well, how about that? I'm going to read up on this guy. What about the strange abbreviation K55K? The first K stands for Kaufmann, the mirror inverted second K for cats, the German word for cat. How about that? The 55 is derived from the house number in the street of Solingen where once were the headquarters of the India Work. Well, how about that? Ain't this awesome, guys? What a coincidence, man. I absolutely love this knife. Mr. Second Chance George always talks about this knife, and he uses it to open the packages sometimes. But this is a well-built, solid knife, man. Very, very thin. Look at that. Very solid. No wobble play. No wobble. And it's a very well-made knife, man. Look at it. That K is for Kaufman. 55 is the address number, and that K, inverted K, is for cats. How about that? We just learned something, didn't we? That's why I love these books, guys. Who would have known that this knife would have been in this book? One I just got yesterday in from on a trade now from Elizabeth City, North Carolina, from Mr. Roger. And then I got this in from Mr. Larry O'Brien from Massachusetts. Open them up on, well, I did open them up on the same day, believe it or not. But this video is for Friday, and the one that I did, the one I opened this up was for Thursday. How about that? Ain't that cool? What a coincidence, y'all. What a coincidence. Amazing. I love stuff like this. Cannot wait to look at this book, y'all. Very cool book. And that's just the first book, y'all. But again, guys, if y'all can get y'all's hand on one of these, you will not regret it. I absolutely I should have got me one looking at it from Second Chance George. But man, this is a very, very, feels good in the hand. It ain't fat at all. And it locks good, and it's thin, and it's solid, y'all. Love this thing. Awesome. This is the second book. This is Knives and Swords, a visual history. Yeah, this is gonna be fun to look at. I might give this book to Mr. Eric because he likes swords and stuff like that. So, Mr. Larry O'Brien, I hope you don't mind, buddy, but I think he'll like this a lot more than I will. Very cool. This is Knives 2022. Look at that thing. Look at all those. Can't wait to look at this book. And then this one, 2008. That's pretty. I'm just not a big fan of Damascus, the way it looks. Check this out. Cool looking knives. Just gonna see if one, ooh, I know what those are. Randall's. Check those out. What is that? Dr. Jim Lucy. Moose antler handles with arrowhead shields highlight a pair of 1074 William Skagel style slip joint folders. Those are beautiful, man. Beautiful. Well, I know what those are. Randalls. Very cool. Can't wait to look at that book. Mr. Larry O'Brien, buddy, thank you so much for these books, buddy. And Mr. Roger from North Carolina, thank you so much for this knife. Love it. Love that knife, man. It's going to the knife it's going to the knife show with me, or it's up here with me right now, put it that way. Mr. Larry O'Brien sent all those books all the way from Somerville, Massachusetts. 1,178 miles away from Ellaville, Georgia. Mr. Larry, buddy, thank you so much again for all the support of the channel. Appreciate all these books, buddy. God bless you, man. All right, guys, the last package comes to us all the way from Jack Krager, Spencerville, Ohio. Paging Dr. Bentley, I'm sending you a patient to see if you can fix it for me. It is in my dad's knife. It was in my dad's knife box. He passed in 2000, so I don't know the history. The main blade has been broken, attempted to use. It's been ground on ECT and hard for me to even open. Wanted to see if you had a donor blade. Doesn't have to be a period correct. Can be whittled down or tip repaired. Just would like to make it whole again. We'll pay you for parts and your time. You don't have any blades, possibly make it a 2-blade. Thank you for all you do for the knife community and your auction. God bless. And he adds his phone number, so that's why I folded up. Well, Mr. Jack, buddy, I usually don't do knife repairs because it's so. I get emails all the time requesting about repairs, and I usually don't do them. Mainly because I don't want to be responsible for the dad's knife if I break it and stuff like that. But we're gonna look at what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, see, buddy, I'm not even gonna attempt this because this is an X is under, and it's a 6375 pattern. I know what this is, buddy. If I was you, I'd leave it just like this. Is this what you was talking about? But I would not even fool with this if this is your dad's knife. Mainly because I've got a hammer on this pin here. I got to cut that pin. Yeah, I would leave this as is, man. This is too good a knife to be cutting on. I will mail this back to you. There's no way I'm going to attempt to. If that blade was broke and you couldn't use that, well, see, I don't even have a blade for it. And see, even if I had a different time period, the way they made, see, the X is under is square. a lot of them have curves and everything like that in it, buddy, but I'm telling you, that bone is too pretty. And it could break so easy, man. Easy to break that bone right there. See how thin that is? Even if it was mine, buddy, I would not attempt it unless that blade was gone. But this blade's in great shape, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that blade. Nothing. It's sharp. Got great snap. It's been broke, buddy, but I would not even attempt to do that. I'm sorry. That's too pretty. I will get this back in the mail to you after I get back from Florida. I mean, from Florida. From Kentucky. That's cool. It's a great knife here. I actually need I need this blade. I think it's a 6318 pattern. Yeah. I appreciate this, buddy, but I just cannot work on that knife, buddy. I'm sorry. See how beautiful that bone is? You need to put this up and just remember your dad with this one, because that is a beautiful, beautiful knife, man. Beautiful knife, buddy. And even if I'm telling you, you would have to have the exact blade that goes in this knife to make it work. See how square that is back there? If you had a newer one, they're like curved in the back. You have to grind it down. It still wouldn't be right. I would leave this knife just the way it is. But I appreciate this parts knife, buddy. I will be sending you back this. I appreciate the sticker too, man. And the camel, the matches. Mr. Jack sent those knives and gifts all the way from Spencerville, Ohio, 692 miles away from Ellaville, Georgia. Mr. Jack, buddy, thank you so much for the parts knives, the matches, and the sticker, buddy. Sorry I couldn't do that to your dad's knife. Appreciate all the support of the channel. God bless you, man. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. I just want to thank Mr. Kyle. I want to thank Mr. Jack and Mr. Larry for sending me all those knives and gifts. Thank y'all so much for all the support of the channel. Well, guys, I've talked to Mr. Jack. He did put his phone number in there. I didn't share that. I've talked with him, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this knife up, maybe touch up the blade a little bit, the main blade here. But guys, look at that bone. This knife, if it was mint, would be over $1,000, $1,100 if it was mint. Red bone, long pull right here. That's the key. But guys, it's a usable knife. And I'm going to touch up that blade just a little bit, reshape that edge, and I'm going to give it the spa treatment. I'll be doing that when I get back from Kentucky. But guys, there's no way I'd attempt to cut that pin right there. You see how thin that bone is right there? It'll break so easy. So easy. That's a beautiful, beautiful knife, guys. And if you got something like this knife, I guarantee you, is worth every bit of $200. Every bit of it. Even though the blade, the main blade, is in the shape it is. You know? Because these blades are in good shape. Look at that. This is, I've narrowed it down. This knife was made with a long pull from 40 to 55. But since it's got that number on the back of the blade, I'm saying 49 to 55. Because it's actually got the pattern number right there. Very, very cool. But this knife is already clean. We're just going to make it look beautiful. And we're going to send it back to Mr. Jack. And we're going to give him a challenge coin. Right here. That right there. We're going to send him a challenge coin. And a sticker. Okay. But, beautiful knife. Sure is. Sure is. And I appreciate that parts knife too, Mr. Jack. Sure do, buddy. It was good talking with you as well, buddy. Thank y'all so much again. Well, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in today. I want to say God bless to each and every one of y'all. Until we meet again, guys. Look at this. Y'all be like a good knife. Ain't that a baby doll? That's my baby doll right there now. This is the Trapper. That's the Trapper. It's a 1983 frame, guys, with 2012 blades. 2012 blades. If you remember, the spade blade was broken, and the main blade was broken. The spade blade was whittled down, and absolutely gorgeous. That is my baby doll right there. Baby doll. Anyway, I want to say God bless to each and every one of y'all. Until we meet again, guys, y'all be like a good knife. Stay sharp. Here at Chatsworth, Georgia, Big Kent's Pawn Shop's out in the middle of nowhere, y'all. Ain't even in the town yet. We're going to see if they got any knives in here. How you doing, sir? I just gonna look at your knives.
Okay.
You got a good many too.
I got some good ones, I got some cheap ones, I got some, they're not too cheap, but
I like the good ones that are cheap. You got any of those? Yes.
I have to, yeah. If you like them, I'll try to make you a package deal, but we'll do something where it's flying around.
Okay, buddy.
Got some good old timers, got some blades, got some quick blades, got some,
Can I see this case knife here? That's a pretty. It's the one up front here. Can't tell if that's wood or bone right there. Oh yes, sir. Oh.
bone, key knife. But again, it's been in storage probably for, I don't know how many years.
I think
You know,
that's wood, bud. 1977.
It's been in storage for a long time. Guy come in, wanted a gun, so I traded his gun for some knives.
What you want for this one?